The sun peeked over the horizon, painting the sky with soft hues of pink and orange. As the first rays of light touched the earth, the meadow slowly awakened, bathed in a gentle golden glow. The world felt hushed and magical, as if holding its breath for the new day to begin. Dewdrops clung to blades of grass, sparkling like tiny diamonds. Each droplet caught the morning light, creating a tapestry of shimmering jewels across the field. Even the delicate spiderwebs glistened, their threads outlined in silver. The air was crisp and cool, carrying with it the sweet scent of wildflowers. Bees and butterflies began their morning dance, flitting from blossom to blossom, adding life and color to the peaceful scene. In a sprawling meadow surrounded by rolling hills, a family of horses began to stir. The foals stretched and yawned while the older horses nuzzled each other gently, greeting the new day with quiet affection. Their home was this vast, open pasture where they roamed freely throughout the day. Sometimes they would trot playfully through the grass, their manes catching the sunlight as they moved together in harmony. The meadow provided them with all they needed, lush grass to graze on, filling their bellies and giving them strength for the day ahead. A freshwater stream wound its way through the field, offering cool, clear water to quench their thirst and refresh their spirits. And when the sun climbed higher, shady trees stood ready to offer shelter from the midday heat, their branches swaying gently in the breeze. Life was simple and peaceful for this happy horse family. In the heart of the meadow, surrounded by beauty and tranquility, they found everything they needed to thrive day after day. As the first rays of sunlight crept over the horizon, the peaceful pasture began to stir. The first to rise was Willow, the mother horse, who always greeted the morning with gentle grace and watchful eyes. Willow was a beautiful mare, her glossy brown coat shining in the soft morning light. Her long, flowing mane rippled in the breeze, and her calm presence brought comfort to the entire herd. With a gentle nudge, Willow woke her foal, a playful colt named Comet. She encouraged him to rise and greet the new day, just as she did every morning. Comet, with his short, stubby legs and fluffy, soft coat, was always full of energy, even when the sun was just beginning to warm the earth. He loved to frolic and play, his excitement for life shining through in every little movement. "Time for breakfast, little one," Willow whinnied softly, her voice gentle and loving. She knew how important a good meal was for a growing foal like Comet. Comet scrambled to his feet, his wobbly legs quickly finding their balance. He was eager to start the day, his eyes bright with curiosity and anticipation for the adventures ahead. Side by side, Willow and Comet joined the rest of the herd. The other horses were already making their way to the lushest patches of grass, their hooves softly thudding against the dew-covered ground. Horses are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. Their favorite food is fresh green grass, which gives them the energy they need to run, play, and grow strong. As the herd munched contentedly on their breakfast, the peaceful sounds of chewing and the occasional soft whinny filled the air. For Willow, Comet, and the rest of the herd, this was the perfect way to begin another beautiful day together. The leader of the herd, and Comet's father, was a majestic stallion named Thunder. He had a powerful build, a gleaming black coat, and a thick flowing mane that billowed in the wind. Thunder was a kind and gentle leader, always looking out for the safety of his herd. Along with Willow, Thunder, and Comet, there were several other horses in the family. There was Auntie Daisy, an older mare with a calm and patient demeanor, and her playful yearling filly, Buttercup. A yearling is a young horse that is between 1 and 2 years old. After breakfast, it was time for play. Comet loved to run and frolic with Buttercup. They would race across the meadow, their tails flying behind them like banners. Sometimes they would play a game of tag, dodging and weaving around the other horses. Willow and the other mares would often join in the fun, gently nudging the foals with their noses. Horses love to groom each other, using their teeth to gently nibble and clean each other's coats. It's a way for them to show affection and bond with each other. As the sun rose higher in the sky, the horses began to feel the heat. They sought out the shade of a large oak tree where they could rest and escape the strong rays. The foals, tired from their morning of play, snuggled up to their mothers. The meadow was peaceful and quiet, with only the sound of the wind rustling the leaves in the trees. Even horses need their rest, and the afternoon was a time to relax and recharge before the day came to a close. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the meadow, a gentle hush fell over the prairie. The golden light bathed everything in a warm, peaceful glow, and the world seemed to slow down for a moment. The horses, sensing the change in the air, lifted their heads and looked toward the horizon, their manes catching the last rays of sunlight. One by one, the horses gathered together once more, drawing close to each other as the day faded away. Their soft whinnies and gentle nuzzles spoke of comfort and belonging, a quiet ritual that marked the end of another day on the open plains. Above them, the sky transformed into a breathtaking canvas of purple, orange, and gold, streaked with wisps of clouds that glowed in the fading light. The colors seemed to dance and shift, painting the prairie in a magical twilight. The air grew cooler, and a gentle breeze swept across the plains, rustling the tall grasses and carrying the sweet scent of earth and wildflowers. The horses' tails flicked lazily as they enjoyed the refreshing wind, feeling the calm of evening settle around them. Thunder, the wise and watchful led horse, stepped forward and led his family to their favorite spot on a hilltop. With steady steps, they climbed the gentle slope, their silhouettes outlined against the glowing sky. At the top, they found a patch of soft grass where they could graze under the twinkling stars. The first stars began to appear, sparkling above them like tiny lanterns in the vast night sky, promising a peaceful night ahead. As darkness deepened, the horses huddled close, their warmth and closeness a comfort in the vastness of the night. They nuzzled each other gently, sharing the quiet strength of their family bond, and listened to the soft sounds of the prairie at night. Soon they would drift off to sleep, content and safe in each other's company. The gentle rhythm of their breathing mingled with the whisper of the wind, creating a lullaby that soothed them into peaceful dreams. Another wonderful day had come to an end for this happy horse family, and as the prairie settled into silence, they rested together, ready for the promise of a new day when the sun would rise again.